Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lakeside Dining Hall series. This is episode 2 of 4. I'm here at lunch with a good friend of mine, Madison Flynn. Maddie, how are you doing today?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing great. I feel blessed that we get to sit down and eat some food. Do you mind telling the people a bit about yourself?
So I'm from the Finger Lakes in New York. I'm from a really small town named Penn Yan. It's like 5,000 people. On campus, I am a member of the admissions office. I do the tours there. I also work even in student days and open houses. I'm also a member of Phi Sigma Sigma, the national sorority here on campus. I am the member at large on the executive board, and I get to spend time with my 60 sisters. School-wise, I have a double major in criminal justice and psychology, so if I'm not doing stuff with the admissions office or Phi Sig, I'm definitely working on my majors.
Well, Maddie, thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule. I know I'm hungry. You want to go grab some food?
Sure.
All right, awesome. Okay, so we did come on a great day. It is Chicken Patty Day. This is what Oswego's known for right here. Great chicken patties. I also got brown rice with fried shrimp, and the people know me by now. I also got some banana pudding.
I got the same thing, but I got fruit salad instead of banana pudding.
Thank you for showing me up on that. So yeah, let's definitely dig in. Let's try the chicken patty. This is definitely tier 1. This is what Oswego is known for. The chicken patties are always so good. I'm actually going to add some honey mustard and hot sauce I mixed into it. Yeah, some good stuff.
It's one of my favorite lunches.
It is for me as well. There's just something about chicken patties that 1 or 2 is just going to suffice, you know? It's just like your hunger is no more, and then you can just move on with the rest of your day and be fine. Good. So this is the first time you said that you're eating on Lakeside, correct? Mm-hmm. How's your experience so far? Because you said that when you were a freshman, you lived on West Side, mm-hmm. So you clearly ate all over on West Side or Cooper. And what's the other dining hall's name?
Pathfinder and Little Page is where I've only really eaten, but Lakeside is really nice.
No, yeah, it's a great atmosphere here on Lakeside. Of course, all the other dining halls are really good as well, but Lakeside, we have a special place in our heart for. And also, you got the great view of the lake outside, so. So do you mind sharing a bit about your time here at Oswego? I know you are a sophomore, so you had a full year. Your first year was a full COVID year, where it was mainly online. And then now we're just getting back to normalcy again. How's that transition been for you, especially you being so involved? Like, how hard or easy was it for you to meet new people?
I think definitely coming here and living on campus my first semester made it a lot easier. I know even with like all the COVID restrictions, and they kept us really safe with it, but I think I would not have done or been in as many things that I am if I wasn't here that first semester and really did the brutal part of not really much on campus. And then my second semester I joined Phi Sig, and that really has opened a lot of doors for me. That's how I got my job in the admissions office. One of my sorority sisters works there. This year I feel that working in the office and being in Phi Sig, I always am doing something. I always am somewheres doing something for the school, and I just really like being involved and working for the school and just
So you do tours with the admissions office. Mm-hmm. What do you think is typically a selling point when you're giving tours to people here?
I think a lot of times they really like the fact that I know my professors really well, and I tell them that, and I know a lot about the school, and I can answer the questions, and really just showing them the school and showing them the facilities I really think is a huge selling point for them, especially when they see where they're going to be learning every day and eating and living. I really think the tours make or break a decision. I know that my tour here made my decision really easy. So
yeah, I can definitely say the same thing for me. I do remember with for me personally, they did take me up to Shinneman, and they took me on that top floor balcony, And I feel like that's like to seal the deal. Like I feel like they do it every time, but we just looked out over the whole campus. I saw the lake from that top floor balcony, and it was just beautiful. It was a nice day. I'm just like, I can see myself here, you know? So what type of information or classes or things you need to learn in order to become a tour guide and do these types of things?
So there's like a form, obviously with any job, you gotta fill out an application, and then you get interviewed. They kind of ask you some general questions about like information about the school, just to see if you know like some basic info about the school. And then you go through a training program, and then you shadow my fellow coworkers and just kind of learn how to do the tour. And then you do a tour of your own with one of the people that work in the admissions office. You basically give them a mock tour to let them know your stuff, and then you can just start doing tours if you pass. So it's a few like weeks of a process, but it's like definitely worth it.
So, with your knowledge of Oswego, is there something on top of your mind now that you think that people might not know, like a normal college student like myself? Whether it be like history or a certain person that attended here, or
obviously, well, everybody knows Al Roker went here. That's like one of my big things when we always show them stuff like, oh, Al Roker went here. But I just like all the awards and stuff that different schools have gotten. Like the School of Business is like a top 150. I think they've gotten that award in like the Princeton Review or something. Like just the awards to different schools and like information about professors that like normal students wouldn't care about, but we learned. But I find it interesting when I like hear about it. So
yeah, it's good to know exactly who you're getting education from and what qualifies them and all the awards that the school's gotten.
I know I didn't care, but like now that I'm telling people, I'm like, yeah, like this is definitely something I should have cared about when I like was looking at schools. Like now that I am like on the other side of it, I'm like, no, like, this is something really important. We should care about this.
No, yeah, exactly. So you currently live on campus? Mm-hmm. Where do you live now?
I live in Onondaga.
So you live in the suite. Mm-hmm. And do you live with like sorority sisters or just like friends?
No, I actually live with one of my best friends from my hometown. We live together, and then just some of my other friends from freshman year. We live together in a suite. So I live a few floors down from some of my sorority sisters, but I don't live with them. But I still see them like every day. So.
Yeah. And are you planning on staying on campus, or becoming an RM or an RA, RM, or moving off campus next semester?
I'm moving off campus with some of my sorority sisters next semester. We're gonna live together. Obviously, it's just like we're always together anyway, so it's a little more convenient just to have us all living together. But I definitely am gonna be on campus like a lot, even though I'm not gonna be living here. So
yeah, well. Thank you for answering a lot of my questions. You know, I had a lot of stuff. I want to know a lot about the admissions. I feel like that's really cool that you get to show people around campus. You know, it's very important. I feel like that's a vital thing for the school, and it's kind of like almost a backbone in a sense, where you guys are making or breaking a person's decision whether they want to be here or not. So let's get back to eating, and then we'll wrap up this episode. All right, Maddie, thank you very much for sitting down with me, taking the time out of your day to enjoy some chicken patties.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yes, of course. And for everyone watching, this has been the second of 4 episodes. Please stay tuned for dinner that's going to be coming soon. Thank you.